What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are finally starting something new, and I gotta say, man, this is my favorite game in a long while. This is Pragmata. Pragmata? I'm not entirely sure. I'm going with Pragmata. I fell in love with this game over the weekend. I totally forgot this game was coming out when it did. I picked it up, and holy shit, man, this game just grabbed me right away. I am I have played the entire thing. Okay, that's not technically true. I have played through it and gotten to the basic ending that you get on your first playthrough. I am now working on it's like the lost signal, hidden signal, something like that, where essentially you go back, you do like 100% completion of all the different areas, fight souped up versions of the bosses, and then do certain challenges. Then you get a certain item, you take that, then you refight the final boss, and you get like the true ending. You know, very Capcom. But man, this game just blew me away, man. Story's a touch thin. I saw the big twist coming almost immediately, but just with what this game made me feel and just the enjoyment I got out of it, I didn't mind. Just like the main character, I think he's a touch thin as well, but I mean, he's supposed to be kind of that main character who you were supposed to impose yourself onto. So the little girl on the box art and everything, named Diana, she really has to do so much of the heavy lifting in this game, and I gotta say, they fucking nailed it. I mean, animation-wise, the voice actor crushed it. The writing is so good for the character, and their dynamic between her and the main character, I think is really good. It's, you know, people have been saying this makes me want to go out and like have a kid and be a dad and everything, and you know, it's cute. I mean, the ending made me cry. I mean, I fucking loved it. This game just blew me away. The combat system is unique. I would say it's not super complex, but it's really cool when you know, it's like you're getting multiple enemies and you gotta dodge and you gotta do the it gets weirdly intense weirdly quickly, and it's something I very much enjoy. We'll get into it more as we watch the video, but yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna shut the hell up. Let's hop into Pragmata, and I'm gonna pass this off over to non-intro AJ. And that was intro AJ. Now it's gameplay AJ time. If you're asking me, well, why the hell do you have to hand it off to yourself? Well, it's because while I'm playing, or you know, when I do my commentary, especially in these first parts, I'm never sure how long my intro is gonna go, so I just do my intro usually almost like a day and a half or so before, and you know, and then I procrastinate way too long to get part one out. Nah, just school stuff. That's all.
I repeat, this is research vessel Eurotas. Identification number Delta Lima Papa 129 Alpha. Over.
Oh, we're a research. I was wondering that through most of this game. Of what are we? Like, are we here to fix shit, or are we here to? Like, I could not tell.
Guess the reports were right. Okay, no AI, no auto landing. We're going in manually. You got it. Just hold on to your lunch. Bring it in, Hugh.
Send control your way.
Roger.
What have people been jokingly calling this game? Oh, people have been calling this game Dad Space. I think that's that's a good joke, because like so much of this game would make you go, holy shit, this is Dead Space.
Lights. Oh, lights on.
I think it's honestly a fair comparison, except this is really not a horror game, even though there are moments where I'm like, that's kind of horror game-ish.
We're clear for landing.
It's a horror game for wusses.
Oh.
can't believe they can just print something that big. Huh.
That's Luna filament for you. Its applications are practically endless. You can create almost anything as long as you have a blueprint.
It'd be nice if they could whip up someone to answer our call.
We flew all the way out here to clean up their mess. Least they could do is meet us in person. Well then, let's get in there and scope it out. Corporate's waiting.
So long and short, we're sent here to the moon for some purpose. Again, I'm not 100% sure. Are we like a repair team? It's like, it really doesn't matter, but it's also never fully explained. Again, comparing it to Dead Space, where it was completely that you're a repair crew or whatever, showing up, and so many of Isaac's weapons are very mechanic-based. Where this game's, it's called the grip gun, really is never kind of explained where it came from, why we use it.
Batteries on, everyone. And don't forget to sink in.
I say these things like they're like really big, important details, but
no problems.
It's not.
Channels online.
Okay.
Because again, the main crux of this game isn't really its narrative. It's more the relationship between Hugh, our main character, and Diana, the Pragmata.
Hugh, everything all right?
What the heck?
Grav sinks aren't working. Watch your step. Ken, come on.
Just give me a moment here. Oh.
But yeah, like I was saying, like we're sent here to the moon, and there's also that thing about Luna filament, which is essentially just like a special mineral or something that they found here that they can like essentially like 3D print in real time, you know, metal and shit.
Nah, I wouldn't trade it for a thing.
I mean, the team behind this game, I got to give massive credit to. They fucking crushed it. And this game is beautiful, too. There's only a few moments where I think this game kind of...
Welcome to the great.
There are a few scenes that just look odd, and I'll point them out when we get to them. But for the most part, this game is gorgeous.
All right, let's do it. Just get in and get out. Roger. Come on, dude.
After you.
Yeah, see, like, are we a security team? Because I come in with this this pistol. I gotta say, I love the spacesuit design. Where Isaac Clarke's is very much kind of like you're a mechanic. This one is... It goes for kind of an aesthetic where it's trying to be kind of like a modern spacesuit, but still futurized, like with the helmet and everything. It works for me.
Your first time to the cradle, right?
I really love the design of the spacesuit.
Can it really make anything?
Talking about that 3D printer? Sorry, not my thing. Hey, Nikki, fill us in.
I see someone didn't do their homework.
I'll leave the studying to you, Ken. I'm going on ahead.
It's not just any 3D printer. It's called a limb replicator. Now, what do you want to know?
Okay, so let's say you can print almost anything. I heard this stuff it makes brings it easy.
If you can't tell, the movement is a little chunky, which makes sense given our big ass suit.
The terminal's
It's
up
not
ahead.
clunky. It's
Time to test out
chunky.
your thrusters. You can climb the cargo to get up here.
No stairs? Really?
Luna filaments. This is, yeah, essentially used for upgrades when we get to our little hub. Which, do I want to talk about that now? I don't think we'll fully get into that until next video. Long and short, this game's this game's gameplay cycle is sort of there's a tram system that takes you all throughout the base or whatever, because it's built like a big ring. And we have a place called the shelter, which is where you kind of can go. You can heal up, restock, and whatnot. As you play the game, every so often you'll find like little hatches
Not exactly a popular
throughout each
hangout.
area, and they'll take you back to the shelter where you can redo your loadout, where you can redo, where you can make upgrades and everything, and then you can restart from that point. So it's kind of like bonfires in,
We're gonna need some.
it's kind of like bonfires in Dark Souls, essentially. And I know that's oh my gosh, everything's Dark Souls, but I mean, it is very much kind of the Dark Souls formula.
Welcome to the cradle. Please state your request.
Clear us a path and then take us to the data center.
As you wish.
You know, if we're gonna make robot workers or whatever,
What went down here?
I just, there's something about, oh yeah, giving them plasma swords and making them
Rumor is we're going to
like
be sending
taller than
multiple
us,
people
and
back to
just
Earth soon anyway.
there's something about that that just makes me go, I don't like this
And they
idea.
send us when the thing needs fixing.
It's like I always say. You can't trust a bot.
Funny, because that's kind of who he's going to be hanging out with the whole time.
Kind of like this one.
Oh, did I burn the twist that the little girl is a robot? It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, something's off.
Delphi didn't
Does
go
not change
far
how
along
super
the way.
adorable she is, by the way.
Wait, you all feel that?
Seismic activity detected.
Yeah, but our crew.
Well, I mean, we go out in, like, outside. Oh,
Captain!
we go, like, outside during parts of this game. Like, our suits are, you know, like, they can breathe. If anybody's wondering, ooh, maybe they survived. No. No, they did not.
Compromised. First aid protocol is offline.
This game really does not have a lot of characters, which I actually think works. I love that she picks this thing up to come and like heal us, and it just looks like a staple gun. See, it looks like a staple gun.
Integrating lunar filament nanoweaves. Suit integrity stabilizing. Suit integrity restored. Biomedical diagnostics online. Administering cellular repair.
Biomedical diagnostics. You are fucked up right now.
Vitals stable. Awakening subject. Hugh Williams.
I don't even know why they gave him a last name, in all honesty. I forgot about that. Oh my god, I fucking love this kid.
There you are. All better.
He's so cute.
You patched me up.
If anybody's wondering, yes, there is a reason she is a child, and it's a pretty sad reason.
Hey. Hello. This is Edis, your autonomous base administrator. Unregistered guest identified. Walker, please remove him from the premises.
Hey, watch out. Something here.
Thank you, AI Overlord.
Hell!
Alright, here is basic combat. Is shoot, you know, point shoot. We essentially have a revolver to start with. As we upgrade the gun, it'll get more ammo and everything.
Hey! Get behind me! Move! Hey! You need to...
I think I can help. Bypassing first and second firewall, hooking control protocols. Analyzing, converting the interrupt matrix. Visualization complete. Initiating hack.
And this is how they work together. Essentially, you can't do damage to the bots until you quote-unquote open them. And you get that by hitting these blue nodes in this matrix that you use using the face buttons. So essentially, you open them up using Diana. Oh, sorry, that's her name. Oh, it hasn't been revealed yet. Just wait for that scene. It is super cute.
Forget it. This can wait. We got bigger problems. Captain? Are you okay?
Contact. Walker, remove our guest from the premises.
Captain? Captain! Damn it! Contact Earth? How am I supposed to do that? It's locked.
I can open it.
So there are multiple different kinds of hacking minigames. There's the hacking minigame that you see when you face enemies. There are certain ones, and then there are ones for doors and whatnot. There's a couple of them, and they're all pretty easy. I think the most robust one is the one for enemies, which gets a little bit more complicated as the game goes on because you get different nodes that do different things. Like one's a multi-hack that will pass all the damage that you do to all the different other robots. Some will make them overheat, some will freeze them, some will make them attack each other. So it gets more complex as you go. But again, it's just having to do this and focus on the little hacking menu while you're also trying to dodge and get attacked it's easy here at the beginning, but it gets a little bit more complex, shall we say. I love it. And then each bot also has like its own weak points. So like these, you know, obviously shoot them in the face, and other ones have different weak points and whatnot.
Not sure I can really
Can't get by with just your gun, right?
Oh, and as you're also noticing, yes, your main gun will always refill its ammo, so you never have to worry about being without any ammo. You're seeing my problem right now is I'm not landing.
There's another one. Let me handle it.
I'm
getting carried by a little bot kid.
Oh, how dare you call her that? So yeah, after you empty your gun, it takes a little bit of time for the gun to refill all of its bullets. We do get other guns that are stronger, but those have limited uses. So, if you're thinking, oh, so you just can use any gun anytime, yeah, ammo's not 100% a big deal unless you get into like some like big crazy fights. Like I'll say this about the normal, quote unquote, the difficulty we're playing on in this is there are times that there's a bit of a challenge, but all in all, I never found this difficulty to be frustrating. I think it's pretty easygoing. And I know some people would hate that, but
How am I supposed to get back to my ship?
well, I mean, it's a tram, dude. It'll take you somewhere, so obviously it's gonna seal.
What the hell happened here? Okay, your turn.
Just, what are you?
I am DI-03367, a state-of-the-art Pragmata created here at the Cradle. I possess basic life-saving protocols.
Okay,
and...
okay, that's enough. I don't need the user's manual. All right, next question. What the hell is going on here? And why are these things trying to kill us?
I don't know.
State of the art, huh? I can't believe they're all gone. Guess I'm on my own now. Hey,
I am DI-03367, a state-of-the-art Pragmata created
hang on a
here-
second. Don't you have a name or something?
I said I am DI-0...
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Yeah.
Oh, that little look to the side. Her animation's
How's
just
that fit?
getting great.
I'm Hugh. I don't do babysitting, but I'm gonna need your help, and,
Hugh. Diana.
yeah.
Hugh.
Uh,
Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana.
Diana?
Diana.
She's so happy. She's so precious. You just protect her, Hugh. If anybody's wondering, again, why the robot child is acting like a child, again, there is a reason. She had her... She was essentially restored to factory settings, shall we say. And again, we find out later on in the story why she was restored back to factory settings.
automatic repair. That's convenient.
So essentially, every time we come back to the shelter, we'll pass through that, and it'll
All right.
heal us up.
The shelter. Looks like we got some backup power here. Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. Why isn't this working?
011100110001100.
So, relay channels are locked.
If you thought that was funny,
About the comm
no, that
tower.
is not the only time she just does that with binary. She does it multiple times, and I freaking love it.
Here we go.
Look at this. The tram line leading to the solar power plant is still running. If we get the main power back up, we can ride the rail all the way to the tower. What do you think? It's not even that far. Hey. Diana. Diana?
Yeah? What?
See this spot? You think we can get here in one piece?
One Piece, bum 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 bum
Guess you
bum
wouldn't know that,
bum
would you?
bum bum bum
Nope, I have
bum.
an idea.
Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, we'll go, and if you don't get hurt, that means it's safe.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
She is a perfect mix of childlike innocence, like a hacker robot, and also has that little bit of that,
Yeah.
again, innocence of a robot who's kind of like experiencing the world for the first
Great, I'm
time.
talking like this. Let's talk a bunch while we have the chance.
Apparently there is a bad ending to this game where if you don't talk to her and something, I don't know why you wouldn't talk to Diana throughout the game, but you know, if you like don't talk to her enough or whatnot, you actually get the bad ending, which I don't have it in me to find that bad ending because I'm not a monster. Like I was saying though, but Diana is that perfect mix between, you know, like all-powerful being, but also has this like childlike innocence, especially in the early game. Like she really becomes a lot more sure in who she is and her role and everything and her powers and everything just as the game goes on. Like you see a weird amount of growth from her. I don't want to say it's a weird amount of growth because again, it's hard to explain. You just gotta kind of go through it. If I had like one like legit, I don't want to say legitimate complaint because I think there are things in this game that could be better, but I'll phrase it like this: if there's one thing I could change about this game is I wish it was a touch longer. It clocks in 10 hours. I think it could have been a little longer. Or I wouldn't have complained if it was longer. Little ninja costume. This was like a day one purchase, or maybe it was pre-order, but I bought this day one, so.
What's that? Look at all the suits here. They look just like yours.
I kind of like how they look like big
You?
things for like
What kind of clothes do you
Favorite? This is more like a uniform.
the spots for all the suits kind of look like action figure
Gotta get the job done.
blisters.
Really? That's boring. Let's find something that suits you better.
Oh, here we go. Okay then. Guess we should make for the power plant.
And here's the tram. So this is essentially your loadout. You'll go through this every time you decide to go to a new place. You can change your weapons. Yeah, you can bring your different weapons for, you know, different situations or your favorite sort of loadout. Same thing with the kind of hacks that you bring. And if again you think, well, that's way too easy. That's way too. This isn't a survival horror game. It just is not. Even though it is Capcom, it's not a survival horror game. It's really its sort of own. It's more just a science action game.
Guess no one's home.
I think this whole sector is in emergency mode.
You'll see how the like quote unquote purchasing weapons works. It's with that limb material that you'll bring back and you'll pay. So essentially, like once you find a
Looks like
weapon
we have a power
out here in the
station nearby.
world,
Let's go find it.
you can then craft it back at base, and then as soon as you pay the initial fee, then you can start to upgrade them, and they'll be available to you every time you go back to the tram or to the shelter. You can go ahead, take a moment to pause and read if you would like.
Backup generators online. To restore full functionality, please reboot the main power terminal on the top floor.
The top floor, huh? How many floors are there anyway?
Don't worry, there's an elevator.
How you like this?
Yeah, I was walking by those pods, going, something's gonna come out of these.
Why did it
I was just waiting for
do
it.
something bad?
Just doing my job. Is that count?
You heard Edis, whatever, when they said, "Hey, you're an unauthorized visitor. Go away." If that didn't tell you something, there is platforming in this game.
Walkers are pretty crazy. From handling small stuff to knocking out big tasks, they got it covered.
There are no kids here, but if there were, they could probably handle them, too. And with Edith managing the lot, they're always there when you need them.
Man, what should we do? It's just so much easier to let the walkers handle it.
Well, I mean, there's still plenty of work that only a human can do. Like thinking up new innovations or new business ventures to explore. But anyway, enough slacking. Time to get back to crunching those lab results.
She starts poking him.
Threat detected nearby. Be careful.
Now that.
We did it!
I'm just constantly like looking behind me because I'm like, there's another pod back there. What the fuck's going on?
The heck is this?
Maybe it's a lunafilament printing error.
Whatever it is, it's in our way.
It is something that we learn to clear later on in the game. So yes, this game actually, it's one of those that says, yes, come back and, you know, once you've collected certain abilities or certain items, come back and check things out. You know, that sort of deal.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled.
Sorry, people are yelling in the background.
Emergency lockdown for all on-site locations has been disabled. Please complete.
You might have heard my mom yelling at my sister, and now my mom's walking by going, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry."
Logs, huh?
You can all tell her it's not okay in the comments, and I'll pass it on to her.
Staff have easy access.
Maybe? I'm not sure. Initiate!
Don't look now. Got something. What? My fault?
Back off!
Move, you!
Nope!
Hey, you're not bad at this.
Really?
Come on, we're not done yet.
And here are one of the hatches that I mentioned. So if I wanted to, I could just go right back to the shelter, spend the lunafilament that I have, and go about my day.
Back to the shelter.
Huh. Good to know. When things get crazy, we can head back for a breather.
So like I said, this game also has sort of a collection thing. So there are item chests, quote-unquote chests. You know, they just have resources in them. You saw that glowing little globe thing through that window. Those are also a pickup. Essentially, every area has, you know, like a completion percentage. So like I said, once you get to, once you beat the game for the first time, and you get the kind of like the challenge mode, shall we call it, at that point, you can go back and kind of do all where you can kind of do what I'm doing and going back and doing all the sort of collection sort of stuff. Essentially, we picked up a shotgun. So where the grip gun has like a 6 out of 6 and refills, the shockwave gun only has 4 shots. It does have to like reload between shots, but there are only 4 shots, and fuck these guys. Not super difficult to deal with, but oh my god, I hate them. Obviously, that thing. This is before I knew that the bots did have a weak point. If you notice, up when I opened him, there was kind of like a thing that shot up in his back. Like, some are easy, like the walkers, shoot him in the face. Those things, you hit them in the thing that pops up out of their back, and you know, everything's got a different weak point. Some are more obvious than others. Essentially, as I always say, you know, what's the thing? Shoot them in the glowy bits. Pretty much.
Use that one up close. Something's aiming at us.
This is sort of a moment where I find the gameplay to get a touch thin, and that is where a lot of what you're doing in each zone, it's kind of like get to a place, okay, and then you got to find all the switches, which, you know, it takes you through little combat things. It's stuff that you kind of notice every so often, but I don't mind it. Again, because I find the gameplay, I find the combat itself really fun. So, I don't mind that it's a lot of, go here, find this switch, go here and find this switch, go here and find this switch.
2 more to go.
You know, it doesn't bother me, but I could see it bothering some people. But sometimes, you know, Hugh and Diana, they have little conversations as they go about, and it's enough where even if you're backtracking, it doesn't feel bad, and the areas are actually not that big. So again, backtracking doesn't feel like a slog.
How many now? That
was 4. 1 more to go.
Ooh, and I did mention that this parts of this game remind me of Dark Souls. So say I went back and I hopped in the I went back to the shelter through one of those escape hatches. Ooh, this is one of these big guys are a real pain in the ass. Are in these enclosed spaces.
Jump, you! Be careful.
Yeah, like I was saying, so say I go back to the shelter. Oh my god, my brain is not functioning here. So say I go back to the shelter, the bots that I have shot and killed and everything will come back. you have to fight him again. So again, very Dark Souls-esque. Also, if you haven't noticed, you can start hacking something, kind of leave targeting it, and then come back, and you actually won't lose your hacking progress like where you were on the little grid. The only thing that resets that is if you get hit. If you get hit, completely resets.
Emergency lockdown for all on-site locations has been disabled. Please complete a manual reboot of the power plant controller to fully restore operations.
That's 5!
That was the last of them. How the heck did I end up in this mess? If we hadn't come here, then Nick and the others would still be alive.
Nick. Is he the one who called you?
No, that was James, the captain. Those two, plus Ken and myself, were sent here to the cradle. They were my closest friends.
Friends.
Yeah, was not going to make that jump. That was not my bad. Come on, third time. Let's go.
Hey, Hugh? What were your friends like?
James was calm and collected.
Hey, Hugh, what were your dead friends
Ken
like?
was a real goofball. Nicholas was always angry with him.
They didn't get along?
No, we were the kind of pals who could speak our minds, no sugarcoating. In a word, friends.
Even when you're angry? Friends sound complicated. Look out for its targeting sensor. Unlock. Incoming. Jump, Hugh!
Now it's my turn.
Something's aiming at us. Be careful.
I did that the most complicated way I could.
Jump, Hugh!
It's over.
Got it!
Obviously, there's a good amount of platforming in this game, if you have not been able to tell.
What have you been up to, Hugh? That big round bot from before was
Ugh. Get caught under that thing with no suit on, and it's game over. Hell no. Not working anywhere with those guys stomping around.
I think they're supposed to work outside. Now with Edith acting all weird, they probably got moved inside.
Yep, you know, the Capcom. Find the little mascot guys and shoot them. And so here is where, you know, they describe the difference between attack units, support, or tactical units, and there's also a defense unit category that we'll get into later. And essentially, here's how this works. So you bring your Luna filament back. You essentially buy, quote unquote, the item, and now it's printed, and now you can equip it every time you go back through the terminal onto the tram back into the game. Buy thruster upgrades. It makes things easier. So here you can see the breakdown of the items in each little sector of the total area.
Dropping down here somehow leads us back up to the top floor.
Maybe there's an elevator up ahead. Hugh, look! What's this?
That's the Earth. The blue part there is all ocean. Look outside and you can see it from here. That's weird. Only got half of it here. Ah, okay. Printer's busted. But the data here looks alright.
The ocean. Water everywhere.
Kind of hard to appreciate when it's just the half. Listen, we get back to the shelter, I'll whip you up a new one.
Really? I want to see.
Yeah, just wait till we get back to the shelter. This is some of the most adorable shit that you will ever see in a video game. was like, oh, can I not shoot it, or? No, I just wasn't getting the angle right. There we go.
Not here either. Damn. I gotta hurry and contact Earth.
You want to go back to the center and regroup? That'll make your suit work better.
Bots did all the work, leaving him bored to tears. And cry me a river.
Are you bored too, Hugh?
Nah, I'm good. Kinda hard to get bored keeping up with your chit-chat. I can use this.
And grab that. That is a extra cartridge. Essentially, it's another health potion or use of a healing item.
Imagine if our competitors tried to break in, got their hands on lunar filament.
Eaters would never let that happen. I mean, have you seen the bots it's got running around here? Intruders wouldn't stand a chance. Some of them are like freaking war machines.
I was looking at all the doors going, wait, did I go through that one, or? And this is where nodes come in. So the yellow nodes, essentially they all do something a little different. This one increases damage dealt to it, essentially just lowers its defense. And the way you collect them is kind of like the same way that you collect the open nodes. You pass through them.
Leave the shooting to me.
Sorry, dog's freaking out behind me. And as you notice, the little number at the bottom, you can have, I think, I think 4 is the total number that you can upgrade to, where you can have that many equipped. So each node has a limited number of uses. There's another one of those little doll things that I can shoot. I can hear it going, ah. There he is. I really only found like 1 or 2 of these things, so I wasn't sure if I was going to find that one. There's so much of the time, like with those things, like I know they make noise, but I'm like so locked in on other things, I completely miss it. I do the same thing with like the Robbie raccoons in Resident Evil games.
Detected. Please remove them from the premises.
I know it seems easy that, oh, they're just dropping nodes. No, that is not how the game goes past this point. This is it's being very nice to you right now to drop nodes.
All right.
For the most part, it's kind of like the attack items. Yeah. I'm not saying they're stingy with them, but you can't expect to find them mid-combat. Like, sometimes bots will drop them, but for the most part, you gotta kind of get through combat with what you bring into it, shall we say.
Lockdown disengaged. Reconnecting primary power. Energy levels at 30%. 40%. 50%. 60%.
Warning. Unauthorized access detected. Severing primary connection. This is Edith. Unregistered guests are forbidden from this area. Initializing sector guard protocol. Scanning. Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize?
Yes, Diana.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. Get ready.
I'm gonna be 100 here. This motherfucker, hardest boss in the game.
Never seen it before.
I stand by it. Its upgraded version. I fought two so far. I have fought two of the upgraded bosses. Because I mean, you fight this guy, but essentially you fight a tougher version of him. The strategy and everything is pretty much the same. It's just they hit harder and they have more health. That sort of deal. I still think this is the hardest boss. His weak point is in a pain in the ass spot to get to, behind him. Just shots just don't do a lot of damage to him. It's in a relatively small kind of like battle arena. And the other ones, I feel like, are a little bit more gimmicky. You know, like they have you'll see when we get to them. There's sort of a like, okay, this robot does X, this robot does Y. This guy is just essentially here to beat the shit out of you. So oddly enough, I think the first boss is the hardest. Hell, I don't think the final boss is really that difficult. But I mean, again, I have said it. I will be completely honest. I don't think the standard difficulty is that hard. And I know, again, some people don't like it. I think it has enough challenge sometimes, but I still feel that it's overall, I think, a little too easy. I don't know.
Hey, who are you pushing around?
I think it's up to everyone, you know, like whether or not they like it or not. I haven't played on the hardest difficulty yet, though, because again, once you beat the game on normal, excuse me, not only do you unlock like quote unquote challenge mode, you also unlock the oh, come on, brain, you unlock the the insane difficulty or whatever.
Dirty bastard!
You can't say that around Diana. She's just a child.
Overdrive protocol initiated.
And overdrive. Something I don't use a whole hell of a lot, just because I kind of use it as an oh shit button. Essentially, you're getting swarmed to drop it, and it gives you a stun. kind of like what you're seeing, and it also opens all the bots. It's one of those things that I think I don't use. I probably could have used way more than I do, because the charge to get overdrive is really, it builds pretty quickly. But I guess I could also say I didn't need to use overdrive that much. So, you know, I guess it's kind of a catch-22, suppose. Or, yeah, that's not the right word for it. Catch-22 is not what I'm looking for, but...
Take this!
Yeah!
Energy levels restored.
Yeah, baby. We did it! This is how we say, good job.
I know that's overused, but this is one of the few times I really love the explaining to the robot person what a high five is. Maybe it's because she's a child that I like it, is because this innocence is almost...
Let's just take it back to the shelter.
So much we see this like artificial life when exposed to, like, you know, the real world. They're like, oh, is this how this works? And oh, this is how people interact or whatever. But with Diana, I think it makes so much more sense given the fact that she is a child as well as being an AI that has been restored back to factory settings. It gives her so much. Again, I think the word naivete works so well for it and for her character. But all right, guys, there you go. First area down, first boss down. We're about to head back to the shelter, get the upgrade for the shelter, see some more stuff. Moving on to the next area. We will do that in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. As always, find me over on the backup channel that's down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm out.